qualification. It is possible to outsource activities in the pharmaceutical sector. In globalized work, it is absolutely normal to use the abilities of other companies to get things done faster, cheaper, or better. However, outsourcing activities must be done on a contractual basis, clearly defined within cGMP guidelines. This is known as supplier qualification. Two parties, the contractor and the client, are involved in the process. These are often suppliers who will supply either the finished product or supply ingredients, or parts that go into the manufacturing of the product, or just provide a quality-relevant service. A quality assurance process needs to be undertaken for every supplier, to confirm if the supplier is qualified and able to provide the materials, raw ingredients, or finished products that meet regulatory requirements and industry standards. Storage and distribution. Even how a raw material or finalized product is stored and distributed must be managed as per cGMP rules and standards. For example, some raw materials can only be stored within certain temperatures to ensure that the material does not degrade while waiting to be used in production. In other cases, storage for certain raw materials must be access protected, since they could be abused as narcotics. Market products are also strongly affected by good storage and good distribution practices. For example, a storage facility holding pharmaceuticals must be qualified based on the individual properties of the building, including constant temperature mapping of different locations of the storage, such as winter temperature and summer temperatures, as well as potential hotspots where light beams can lead to unsuitable storage conditions for pharmaceuticals. This is just a small example to indicate that every aspect within the supply chain of a pharmaceutical or medical product is covered by existing cGMP guidelines. Complaints, quality defects, and product recalls. Within cGMP guidelines, there are requirements for a company's QMS to clearly show how it will manage, register, monitor, and action complaints from the market to obtain feedback about its products. These activities are generally known as post-market activities and are managed by companies' regulatory and quality assurance departments. Complaints and feedback must be taken very seriously, and sometimes immediate actions would be required to stop production and recall the products from the market, should a serious threat to patients and consumers be identified. As a quality-focused employee, you should be aware of your company's procedures around complaints, quality defects, and recalls. Every good QMS will provide you with an up-to-date list of contact persons in case you need to forward relevant information. Course summary. Producing products requires integration of current cGMP guidelines within a quality management system. cGMP rules and standards are applicable to the entire life cycle of products within the life science industry. cGMP requires that products are of consistently high quality, appropriate for their intended use, and meet the requirements of the marketing authorization or clinical trial authorization. AQMS and cGMP always belong together. Training plays an important role in embedding a company culture that centers around quality and compliance. Ongoing training of new or updated procedures for every employee in a life science-related company is an important quality focus. All activities within a life science company should be documented to enable traceability, reproducibility, control, monitoring, and verification of the processes carried out. No decision within the life science quality environment can be made without an evaluation of associated risks. Risk assessments are a key process in every department, quality-relevant process, or activity. All life science companies that conduct development, manufacturing, or distribution activities are subject to inspections and audits by authorities. All suppliers must be qualified first, supplier qualification, to confirm they can supply materials, services, or products that meet quality and regulatory standards. All equipment should be qualified first, and their applied methods validated before they can be used. After a product enters the market, many different procedures ensure that every single bit of market or customer feedback is managed correctly within a company and, if required, follow-up steps are taken. Ready to test your knowledge? If you have viewed all the material in this course, it will be marked as completed. You can close this window and head back to the course page to take the quiz.